The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Rourke. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Caught over the middle. It's Price. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. A completion makes it 2nd and short. To the air, it's Rourke. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll work the clock here with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking for some space. It's James. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on the 3rd and long. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he gets it away. A directional kick with pretty good distance. But goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking downfield, it's Rourke. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. The Hoosiers offense will get the first swing today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Ward. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught downfield. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Takes the handoff. It's James. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Price. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking to pass here. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Open. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Whittington. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the Ducks will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught near the sideline. It's Horton. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. A 2nd down after that completion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get the boot away. On the return, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? A quick juke. We bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Ducks are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll hand it off. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff running right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? And the defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense at 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Looking to pass. It's Rourke. It's a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to run for the first down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This time the pass interference call goes against the offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
2nd down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
With the return, it's Johnson. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Grab down the middle. It's Price. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Rourke. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Hoosiers will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry out. Ball handed to the running back. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Here's the second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
To throw, it's Gabriel. Receiver makes the catch. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Back to throw again. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Ducks line up with a first and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's got it right near the end zone. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
1st and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Rourke. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, They had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rourke. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's running out of time here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Price. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back. It's Rourke. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's low. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. On the ground, it's James. Finding space at the 20. He's swarmed by the defense. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And they'll run it with the draw play. And we're able to get him down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to throw. It's Rourke. Pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running through the tackle. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it. They get him down for just a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him right at the 24. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the 2nd half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Price. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. To throw, it's Rourke. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Hold. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. On the return, it's Johnson. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. First short 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. The pocket breaking down. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Trying to find room. It's James. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll give it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Holden. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something? And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Indiana. Just ran away from the defense.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Finds his man. It's Price. Now it's second down here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Rourke. Receiver makes the grab. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. With the return, it's Johnson. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Give it to the back again. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. To the air, it's Gabriel. Throws to the tight end. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third.